Hello from Pohang and welcome to Nanning, capital of the Guangxi region in southwest China. Nanning's home to 8 million people, a large international cosmopolitan city that never seems to sleep, constantly pulsating with energy and vibrancy. One of the greenest Chinese cities with its many parks and tropical lush landscape. Badminton's elite are engaged in Nanning on day 6 of 8 days of top flight action here at the Guangxi Sports Center for the Total BWF Sudaman Cup Grade 1 mixed team tournament. Here's our map showing the extensive reach of the participating teams from far and wide across the globe. Only 3 teams have ever won the Sudaman Cup: Indonesia once, Korea 4 times, and China 10 times. Japan seek a maiden title as top seeds. They're in action this morning on adjacent court 1. It's within reach now, the glinting prize up for grabs, the Sudaman Cup trophy created in honour of Dick Sudaman, made of 22-carat gold-plated solid silver, standing 80 centimetres high on an octagonal base, made of the finest jati wood. It was presented to the International Badminton Federation all the way back in May 1989. Today is day 6, and this morning will conclude the remaining 2 quarterfinals from the bottom of the Group 1 knockout draw. There is the draw, and you can see already China and Thailand up above. The elite Group 1 action was concluded late Wednesday night. China and Taipei came second in their Group C, and Indonesia as well, likewise second behind Denmark. So they go toe-to-toe today in that 3rd quarter. Top 2 teams, of course, from each subgroup progressed to the quarterfinals a couple of days ago. So, here's the court 2 schedule. Now at 11 AM, it's Chinese Taipei taking on Indonesia from that 3rd quarter of the draw. But there's also a Group 3 final match later, 6 o'clock local time on court 2, where Ireland take on Sri Lanka in that Group 3 final. So the players arriving then from their respective buses, looking very focused. The Indonesians on the left, Chinese Taipei on the right. Lovely warm day out there, the sun is out, everybody's in a good mood. Can't wait for the action to unfold. Moving all the bags in and carrying the kit bags. So we're just building up then to our match today, which sees Indonesia take on the might of the 4th seeds, Chinese Taipei. Indonesian huddle. Getting in the right frame of mind. People coming in and out, well, certainly not out, but in. Chinese fans, they're not playing today, you've missed it, that was yesterday. They'll be up tomorrow morning, though, we anticipate, against Thailand for their next match. It's a cosmopolitan field, lots of internationals coming in from differing nations. Got a lot of support as well. This morning's order of play. First up, it's men's doubles to get the tie underway. Undisputed world number 1s GIDEON and SUKAMULJO seek a 2nd win in 2 months over Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang. Then we've another world number 1 headlining the action in women's singles, Tai Tzu-Ying, seeking to redeem herself after the loss to An Si-Young. She plays world number 15, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung from Indonesia. Following that, a juicy top 10 men's singles dust-up. Freshly crowned New Zealand Open champion Jonathan Christie is looking for a remarkable 6th straight win over Chu Tien-Chen in Chinese Taipei. In our 4th match, women's doubles, it's hard to see past Regia Poli and her partner Rahayu, so far undefeated in this event. So then, and if we get that far, to round out our quarter-final action, an unpredictable mixed doubles featuring Wang Chi-Lin on double duty again alongside Se Pei Shan, up against Jordan and Octavianti, also New Zealand Open champions in their respective discipline. And worth noting as well, a few first meetings on the head-to-head there, on the order of play, I should say. Who's going to spring the first surprise? Well, it'll all be unfolding very, very shortly. The spotlight panning down on just 2 courts today. Court 1 players have made their way to the court. It's Japan taking on Malaysia in that clash. But our players marooned backstage. They've been led out. They're just making their way. Chinese Taipei leading the way. And, followed by those standout Indonesian duo of SUKAMULJO and GIDEON. Paul Hand alongside Steen Pedersen. Steen, looking forward to this men's doubles?
Yeah, that should be a really, really good match. Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin, a new pairing, started their partnership in Spain Masters in late February and won that tournament. It's played brilliantly, but of course we know these two players, they are absolutely excellent. So we start off with a really, really good match.
Yeah, and GIDEON and SUKAMULJO, they managed to beat Marcus Ellis and Chris Langridge of England. That was on Sunday, the morning match. Took them almost 40 minutes. The English duo trying to put up as much resistance as they can, but they lost 21-9, 21-18.
And 40 minutes is actually a short match playing Chris Langridge. It takes a lot of time in between rallies.
They've met once before. No surprises who won that one. Malaysian Open just a couple of months ago, 21-13, 21-12. But Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang, a good team. Interesting what happens from the off here. You never know. Susan Taylor in the chair for this one.
This one?
Let's see if we can listen into the coin toss.
Who? You will? Which court? This court?
So everybody looking rather and understandably pensive, so much at stake. A spot in the quarterfinals up for grabs today. Race to 3, of course, in the overall tie. 3 matches, that is.
Yeah, and if there's any matches left after one team reaches 3, then they're not contested.
24 years old, ranked 26th at the moment. Has been as high as 4 in the world, with a man that's been coming on court, Chen Hongling, with his glasses and, well, just recently retiring. It seems so sad, such a strong player. Mind you, there's no right time to retire, is there? But he'll come on and give them advice, I'm sure. He'll be courtside, watching on avidly, his former partner. And there is Li Yang, the fleet-footed 23-year-old. Chinese Taipei, as high as 7th in the world with Li Zhihui. As I say, they'll be desperate to avenge that defeat a couple of years ago in Kuala Lumpur. Had a win there over Choi and Seo from Korea. So both teams boasting a win here. Marcus Fernaldi, GIDEON, familiar face on our TV screens these days. He's a regular, isn't he? The 28-year-old these days, and well, right up at the pinnacle of the game. They're 19-4 wins to losses year to date. It's been another extraordinary year of results for the consistent men's doubles team. 8 titles over the last 12 months and twice runners-up too. Last 2 titles were the Malaysian Masters and the Indonesian Masters at the end of January. It's a little while ago for them, really. They'll be keen to impress here and get right back to the very top of things. And this man, never a dull moment, Steen, when he's around.
No, but as you say, last title back in January, and that's a little bit a rarity for this pair here. So we're actually a bit uncertain as to where they stand in terms of form.
Yeah, well said.
Ready to play?
That's the only proof we've got to go on, that Ellis and Langridge win. A couple of days ago, inside 40 minutes. It looked fairly emphatic. So our players pretty much ready. Wang Chi-Lin looking very relaxed. He's a powerful unit, is Wang, and I think that, you know, it's a great choice from the head coach to use him in both doubles, in my opinion. Susan Taylor from Australia in the chair. her, Rohana De Silva from Sri Lanka, the service judge. So just building up to this
Ladies and
men's
gentlemen,
doubles. First match of the
on my
tie,
right,
Chinese Taipei
Chinese
against
Taipei,
Indonesia.
Yang. On my left, Indonesia, represented by Heaven Sanjaya Sukamuljo and Marcus Fernaldi-Gideon. Indonesia to serve, Marcus Fernaldi-Gideon to WANG Chi-Lin. Love all. Play. Well, 1 love.
Coming into this, you know, when we were on the bus, we were thrashing thoughts around working on the tie, but we didn't really dig deep on the men's doubles, did we? Is there any kind of patterns of play that you think we should be looking out for in this?
It's, with the Indonesians, it's always about the playing mood of Kevin Sukamuljo and the support from Marcus Fernaldi-Gideon. So we'll of course look for both these things. They came from a terrible defeat at the Asia Badminton Championships final, where they lost 21-18, 21-3 to Endo Watanabe. And Sukamuljo and Gideon, I can't remember that they've lost a game with 3 points.
Service over, 2,
I was
3.
told that Gideon was targeted a lot in that match, and I can see he's wearing a strapping on his wrist there, so I'll really be curious to see how he's doing.
The Yang challenges, Paul.
Challenge, we're going upstairs to have it checked. First one of the match, just after 5 points played.
I'm directly over that line, and I thought it was tough to call. It might have slided out.
Correction, out. Three all. Play. Service over, 4-3.
Another thing to look after is on the Chinese Taipei side, where, in my opinion, Wang Chi-Lin is always really solid, whereas Li Yang can be error-prone. So how will that unfold? Will it be like we normally see, and can Li Yang reduce the errors, because then he becomes a force?
You do sense that the light blue team from Chinese Taipei need to really secure the opening game to really get the teeth into this. I mean, it's an obvious thing to say, but simply because of the stature of the decorated Indonesians that are just so strong when they front run.
And especially also the first encounter between these two pairs, won by Sukamuljo and Gideon by 12 and 13, which is a walk in the park, basically.
7-3. Marcus.
So they've sprung to a 4-point lead pretty promptly, the Indonesians here. Never respectful of the danger of these two gifted Taipei athletes.
7. Service over,
vastly experienced Indonesian coach, Harry Piangadi.
Lee, you need to be ready sooner. You're holding up the serves, okay?
It's gone long.
Service over, 5-8.
Well, they look pretty relaxed with their on-court demeanour, Lee and Wang, at the moment. That was bullying from the Indonesians.
Service
Yeah, I
over.
don't think Wang and Lee have started particularly well.
9.
He's not playing up to his best standards, in my opinion, Lee Yang.
So with this closing down the net, Kevin SUKAMULJO and Gideon lead 11-10 at the turn. Just over half an hour played.
Part 2, 20 seconds. Part 2, 20 seconds.
Players back for more action then. This tight second game, has to be said. Just the 1 point in it in favour of the world number ones.
Service over, 11-all.
It seems like they're happy working SUKAMULJO on the back court. There should be lots of possibilities of activating Gideon on the front court. I don't think it's a good way to come forward for the Chinese Taipei pair. Excellent play again, and SUKAMULJO, he's been brilliant from the back court as well.
He's been mixing it up, hasn't he? The speeds.
Yeah, but they're so passive in their defense, Wang and Lee. So, he's not being made to move a lot either, SUKAMULJO. So he's definitely the man in control of the match at the moment. He's basically the backcourt player. They hit it at him and he just, at the moment he's toying with them.
Oh, he's hesitant there. He knew it was going. And he didn't really back himself, did he, Gideon? Hence the smile across his face. He thought it was going, then he decided to play it. Mercifully, there was a hole on the court.
13-11.
But it's enjoyable to watch when he's at his best, SUKAMULJO.
14-11.
Human Dynamo at the net and at the back court as well. As you say, doing a grand job back there. He's back there again, look.
Oi. Good attempt by Lee Yang, but again you can see SUKAMULJO having fun.
11.
Nice camera angle, that, isn't it? So 4-point cushion then for the world number ones now.
Just thinking, if we were in the Yang's position there, we would have to call for an ambulance.
Yeah, wrench your shoulder out, right? Chi-Lin with the wonderful read there. Cavalry was coming in pretty quickly, wasn't it, alongside Gideon there?
Yeah, and I think it
put
some mental pressure on Wang Chi-Lin. He sensed that another player was making his way to the net.
Yeah, and he did that dangerous one. Sort of stare down as well, didn't he?
Outplayed at the moment, Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang. I would like to see them change their strategy. This is clearly not working. They win a rally once in a while, but overall the Indonesians are totally dominant.
That's better, a bit more proactive. Yeah, it's just been sort of crumbs from the Indonesian table, hasn't it? It's just been little bits of brilliant, but nothing too sustained. Chinese Taipei, but that was good. Can they build from here? Gideon did well there. But a good dispatch from the boys in blue.
But again, targeting Gideon gave a chance, and that's more than they've got in the last 5-6 rallies, except for occasional bright spots. They've got to come forward. They're content standing there, and the smashes are reasonably flat, so there's a lot of opportunities if they step forward.
Just kept peppering Wang, didn't he?
And they love it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's 18-14 now. What are the chances that SUKAMULJO tires before they score the last 3 points?
He's been a busy boy today, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's played extremely well.
Yeah, he worked very hard for the team. Put in a good shift.
And also the court presence, the attitude. They've shown nothing in the long rallies. They've just been ready to say, come on, let's play another long rally. It's Li Yang who's sort of crumbled whenever he's had to work hard.
There's been very few unforced errors like that from both of these two. They've played a really watertight match. dangerous. Smashed away from Gideon. Getting more and more heat on each of those smashes as the rally unfolded. So 5 match points for the world number ones. Super response from Li Yang. Two saved. Will it be third time lucky for Gideon and SUKAMULJO? Yes, it is. Their camp salute them. Generous applause, all smiles for the Indonesians. It's Marcus Fernaldi, Gideon, and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO who secure the first match win for Indonesia. 43 minutes it took. A pair of 17s on the scoreboard, and they were just that little bit more proactive and patient and very businesslike. Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin, well, much improved, 26 in the world, but they were outdone today by the better team. He worked tirelessly, indeed they both did. I think Gideon was really pleased with the support he had from his partner there. That was fantastic from SUKAMULJO. Confirmation of the scoreline then, 21-17, 21-17. Gideon and SUKAMULJO getting their team off to a 1-love lead in this overall tie race to 3.